The eclectic fast food joint Chicken on the Hill is closed for good. Students and faculty are allowed to bring a concealed carry weapon on CU Boulder's campus as long as they are at least 21 years old and have a valid Colorado permit. Now, last Thursday, 9 representatives from all University of Colorado campuses called for a concealed carry ban. Now, April showers may bring May flowers, but also seasonal allergies. Those with developmental or intellectual disabilities are often at risk of social isolation. The group Best Buddies, alongside the Special Olympics, are taking the plunge today right here at the Boulder Reservoir to help foster community. And this water, it's pretty cold. These sunglasses may be cool. Unfortunately, they're not safe. There's a lot of buzz on campus about not one, but 2 new hotels.
Hay 2 grupos aquí hoy en el embalse de Boulder y ellos saltarán para apoyar gente con discapacidades. Y el agua es bastante frío.
Estoy aquí preguntando a estudiantes y facultad cómo se sienten sobre la construcción de estos nuevos hoteles. Walking on this campus, there may be a student with a concealed carry weapon, which the Colorado system has permitted since 2012. That doesn't sit well with student body president Chase Cromwell.
I think a concealed carry ban is important for any college campus, any classroom, anywhere in the country, not just CU Boulder, not just UCCS, but anywhere.
Students and faculty are allowed to bring a concealed carry weapon on CU Boulder's campus as long as they are at least 21 years old and have a valid Colorado permit. Now, last Thursday, 9 representatives from all University of Colorado campuses called for a concealed carry ban. If a student is permitted to bring a gun on campus, that means they can bring it into a classroom. According to CU's policy, concealed carry weapons are allowed on campus with the exception of residence halls and special events like concerts or sporting events.
We appreciate the ability to protect ourselves and be able to protect our families.
Although students like Sergeant Ferris Williams support the policy, Cromwell hopes to get a concealed carry ban passed, ideally by the beginning of the fall semester.
We're working with the state legislature, we're working with them today, we've been working with them for weeks to encourage them to pass this bill.
CU System's official spokesperson Jeff Howard said in a written statement, "While a policy change has been introduced by Regent James, there is also legislation in the State House, Senate Bill 24-131, that could also change the law with regard to concealed carry. We are currently monitoring its progression." This bill would prohibit a person from carrying a firearm, both openly and concealed, in public locations specified in the bill.
A number of states already ban guns in their classrooms statewide, preschool, K-12, and higher education. It's time for Colorado to join those.
When asked about the issue, CU System administration declined to comment. In addition, the gun advocacy group Rocky Mountain Gun Owners did not respond immediately for comment. Dakota Makinen, News Team Boulder. Today is not just any winter day at the Boulder Reservoir. It's an enthusiastic gathering that even draws in the frat bros from CU Boulder. They're trying to raise funds for a good cause, one that might create happy times.
It makes me glad. And happy times like this.
Connor Long lives with Down syndrome.
I was diagnosed with celiac disease, and I have scoliosis.
And he's definitely much more than his diagnoses. He's an actor, an athlete, and advocate, and he's here today to bring people together and to spread joy. And if you put a camera on him, he will ham it up.
He has his challenges. Anybody with Down syndrome has a lot of things to overcome.
One of those challenges being not feeling included.
Which is something that a term we came to know during the pandemic. Unfortunately, is something that far too many people with disabilities face. They have been socially isolated in many cases for their entire lives.
Those with developmental or intellectual disabilities are often at risk of social isolation. The group Best Buddies, alongside the Special Olympics, are taking the plunge today right here at the Boulder Reservoir to help foster community. And this water, it's pretty cold.
I don't like cold waters.
It's not for everyone, but for some.
It's kind of a bucket list thing.
Long prefers to be a co-host and to be the one to get people in the water.
Entering the water is a shared experience that really can change you, and you might even lose your shoes along the way.
Everything that we do here is unified, which means that it's for people with and without intellectual disabilities to be doing together as teammates on the same playing field.
And of course, Long's dad is here taking on the challenge for his son. There's no social isolation here. There's no loneliness.
I'm not lonely because friends come to me and they say if they want to be your friend, then yeah, I'll be their friend because I'm friendly, I'm helpful, and I have a lot of confidence that those friends believe in me for. I have more friends than I could possibly imagine.
And these faces say it all. There is happiness. There is friendship here. For News Team Boulder, this is Dakota Makinen. This day in aviation history. Imagine you're flying in a supersonic jet aircraft, the USAF Convair B-58A Hustler, at speeds of over 800 miles per hour, just over the speed of sound. Something goes wrong with your aircraft and you find out you need to eject. Can you eject, endure the strong wind blast, and survive to tell the tale? Well, on this day in 1962, an ejection seat was invented that looks like a clamshell to protect the pilot from the intense wind blast once they left the aircraft. Of course, they didn't test this on a human. They tested this on a living creature, one whose internal organs are similar to humans. A female black bear, to be exact, named Yogi. This may be a scary experience other than the fact that Yogi was sedated. And yet, according to the aviationist, she did not suffer any injuries, but she was eventually euthanized and had an autopsy so that doctors could examine her internal organs for signs of damage. Yikes. The B-58A Hustler was the world's first supersonic bomber, and Yogi was the first bear to fly in it. And restaurants such as Black Belly, Frosca, and Pizzeria Alberico losing anywhere between $35,000 and $55,000. Monday is the solar eclipse at 11:28 a.m., and while we don't have front row seats to the event, you can still see the moon's shadow block the sun. Expect showers in the afternoon into the evening and partly cloudy following on Tuesday. Welcome, Craig. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, what are some of the VRC's main goals?